Hey Kia, it's Sydney and you are tuned into Cyditty Talks, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to start a successful, profitable business in 5 to 6 months. And the steps that I took to do so and everything like that. So just stay tuned. I'm going to give y'all the goods.
Pink lemonade with the bomb, babe, make the booty oh like Beyonce. I can make the dick dance, rockin' like a blast, and you want another chance, but I know we won't last. And your last bitch mad, cause I'm coming up fast. I'm passing bitches up like they're running out of gas.
Okay, so as you should know, I do have my own jewelry boutique. It's called Cyditty Jewels, and I love it. It is the tea. It's giving it to the girls, and it's been doing great ever since I launched it in August. I think I launched it August 8th, and it's been doing good. Your girl's been bringing in the coins, pushing out the inventory, you know, new arrivals, all that type of stuff, because of the business has been doing so good so quickly. So everyone has been asking me like, how did I do it and everything like that. And so I did take like some notes and really sit and try to think about how did I do that. And I want to give the goods to you guys. I want y'all to know and everything. So let's just get started. So I'm going to give you 5 steps in this video, and then I'm going to do a part 2 with kind of like the more in-depth, you know, stuff in the end. So, you know, it will be a 2-part video. So this is part 1, and we're going to go through 1 through 5. So let's go, period. So number 1 is why. Like, why are you wanting to start a business? Why are you, you know, doing it? Like, what is the end goal? So for me, my why was I do not like going to work. Like, I work in healthcare Monday through Friday. I don't want to keep going there. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of talking about deductibles and co-insurances. Like, I'm just not want to talk about that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. You know, I do, weirdly, I do like health insurance and stuff like that. It's just the things that you can find out, everything, but that's a whole different thing. But anyway, so, but you know, I want to work for myself. I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to take all the coins, you know what I'm saying? And I want to grow myself and grow my own business. So that was my why. So that's something that I feel like people really need to think about, is why are they trying to do it? And I feel like the reasons that it should not be is because somebody else is. It should not be because you just thought about it and was like, oh, let me do this real quick. It should be like a long end goal to why you're doing it. And you also should take it very seriously, because it's something that's serious. People are giving you their coin. You know what I mean? So it's not a joke. It's not a joke. So that was my why. And I feel like you as a young businesswoman or businessman or entrepreneur should know why you're doing this, so it can be something that you consistently do and you take seriously. Period. So number 2, what are you gonna call it? Like, what will you call it? Me, I feel like you should always like, okay, so Cyditty is my brand. That's me. That's my Instagram. So when I lived in Atlanta, I had a whole bunch of followers. I mean, the girl was lit. You know, that was my Instagram name, Cyditty. You know, people was like, oh, Cyditty, da da da. And so my YouTube channel, Cyditty Talks. Okay, my boutique, Cyditty Jewels. If you already have a brand that you're trying to establish, you already have something that's like, what my bitch Nikki say, if your name is ringing bells, when somebody hears something, they automatically associate it with you. That should be something that you put in there in some way. And you know something that I don't like, and this is just for me, I don't like when it's like Gorgeous Tresses by Yvonne or something. The by so-and-so, that don't really stick out to me, because it's like, girl, you know, to me. So with the whole Cyditty Jewels thing, and my name is Sydney, C-Y-D-N-E-Y, so the C-Y-D-I-T-T-Y is like, I put my name into the word Cyditty, basically. And so for my Instagram name, and then it just went from there. So I built on the brand that I've already established for myself. And another thing is something that people will say to other people with confidence, like, okay, and I'm just going to keep using me as an example. So, girl, where you get your necklace from? Shit, Cyditty Jewels. That's okay, that's cute. You know, it's something that somebody would say and they can remember it because I'm pretty sure they saw it from me promoting on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or something and associating it with me. And it's like, it's sticking. You know, you want something that's going to stick, not something that, or something that's like catchy or creative. And it's something that you can think about for months on end. Trust me. Because I wasn't going to call it that. I wasn't even going to. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, bitch, you got your own little. People know you from you being Cyditty. So just call it Cyditty Jewels. Just a little big, y'all. Is it or not? It's cute though. But anyway, so it's like that was my thought process behind it. And I feel like it should be something that if you have to explain it, because what if you really grow up? You want to be able to explain that to somebody and be like, oh, boom, I named it this because da da da. And sometimes it can be like a funny story, da da da, everything. Okay, cool. But I feel like it needs to be something that you're confident in, you're proud of, you're happy to claim and say that that's your business. So number 3, register your business legally. Register your business legally. Get an LLC. Buy your website domain. Buy your website domain. Buy your website domain. And get a tax ID number. That is the least that you can do for starting, because it's like your name is associated with you in documents at this point. So if something does happen, you be like, no, I have the tax ID, I have the LLC, I have all of this for my business. This is my business. You know what I'm saying? So, and why I stress to buy your domain, it's just cleaner to me. Like if I go on somebody's and it's like, get your look at bigcartel.com. Let me beat your face at shopifystore.com. Do you get what I'm saying? If you comment, if you feel what I'm saying, like when you see it, this is just me now. When I see somebody website and it's like but they didn't, it's not like www.soandso.com. Boom. To me, it's just like, damn girl, is you planning to shut down shop soon? It's like 25, 17, 15. It's very affordable to purchase the website. So I feel like that's what you should do. Don't just, in my opinion, I like to see a www.soandso.com, period. That's it. I don't like the big cartels and the Shopifys and the Wix, and just have it, purchase it, because that's another sign of seriousness as me, as somebody that kind of knows a little bit about how to start your business and everything like that. It shows you're serious and that's your shit and you're taking it serious if you go ahead and purchase. Okay. So number 4 has like 3 or 4 different parts just associated with it. So inventory. What are you going to sell? Where are you going to get it from? How are you going to find it? What's a good price? Am I just picking stuff? You know what I'm saying? So the number, like the little bullet point under inventory is find what you want to sell. Find what you want to sell. You want to sell what you want to sell, not something that you think is out popping right now, not something that you think, oh, people are going to buy this because it's hot right now. Find something that you want to sell. Don't find nothing that is just a wave or everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Find something that you're like, I love this, I can market this, I can brand this, it's something that I am comfortable with and I enjoy. Sell that. Don't just try to hop on the wave and then you have no, like, there's no real passion behind it. You just might post every now and then, or you don't even wear your own product, or there's no way for you don't even, you know, try to market or brand your own product. That's whack. Find something that you want. And like I said, don't rush yourself. It could be months on end before you finally it clicks. Like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. Because I had started a cosmetic brand, didn't finish. Lashes, didn't finish. But my jewelry boutique, I was like, bitch, that's me. That's my tea. That's what I'm giving. I love that type of stuff. Like, and also it was something that I really wanted, but I just didn't find it to where a price that I was comfortable paying. If that makes sense. Like, I wanted those stackable rings, like like how Kylie and all them be wearing. Like, I have those. I have the little tennis necklaces. I have all this. But I feel like my prices are something I'll feel comfortable selling. So I was like, let me do it myself, right? So a number 2 under, I have some notes, y'all. A number 2 under here is try not to pick stuff only you like, which is hard. When you're doing like boutique type thing, it's hard because you're like, oh, that's cute. Sometimes I'll see a necklace and that's not cute, but somebody like my homegirl be like, no girl, I'll rock that. It's so hard, you guys. But sometimes you have to just buy something that you think is different. It might not sell, but you just get it and try that and be like, okay, this is not what my crowd likes. And you're just going to have to navigate and find out what your crowd is going to buy and what your crowd likes, right? So, and also with that, not only getting stuff you like, look up some trends. You know, see what's like the rings, like I said, stackable rings and all that type of stuff. See what's in and see what's hot. And be like, okay, I can add that to my store, you know, because it's hot right now. And, you know, I can push that on my end, on my store, on my platform. So, thirdly is find a good vendor. This is another thing that will take months to find a good vendor, especially with jewelry. So I personally bought like 1 of each, 2 of each of everything that I wanted in my store. Wore it for months. I mean, in the summertime is when I got it. Wore in the water, wore the same necklace daily, wore the same ring, sweating to see, are they going to change colors? And I do have some stuff in my brand that is like brass. It's not genuine, but it's priced as such. It's not $100. It's like $15. You know what I'm saying? Look at photo reviews. Look at picture quality, because some vendors will steal pictures, and if it's pixelated, that's not your picture. Compare, favorite, you know, take time to look. You can buy something and spend a whole bunch of money on it, and then you'll see it on the next page over, and they have it for a way cheaper wholesale price, and you just bought it because that was the first thing you bought. Take time, take your time. It's not something that's going to happen overnight if you want it to be something that's going to last. So build a relationship with your vendor. All my relationships, period, because they are. All my vendors, they like me. They think I'm funny. They're like, oh my God, you know, I talk to them. They send me stuff, but I also will text them randomly like, hey, hope you good. What's going on? Then build that, because then they might offer some stuff that they ain't never offered nobody else. Like, okay, well, the shipping usually take this long, but girl, since you are our girl, we'll get it to the United States in 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. The shipping is usually like $50, but since you are girl, I'm going to go ahead and I'll give it to you a little $20. I'll pay the rest of the shipping. Build that relationship, and anything new that they have, they'll run it by you before they run it by anybody else. It's just like, you want to have a good rapport with them, because it helps you in the end. It helps you in the end. So I'm so mad. I put test all products with exclamation point, then I put roughly in all caps. I just touched on that a little bit, but yes, test your product. It don't, like I said, it can take months, you guys. It's not something that you're going to open a business in overnight. Test everything. Make sure everything, like in my experience, make sure it's not rusting, tarnishing, turning your neck or turning your finger, or make sure no gems just popping up. And you're going to have to realize, and a lot of people do need to realize too, everything is not made perfectly. Some things are going to have a defect. Some things are going to be messed up, and it's not like everything is not just going to be in tip-top shape. But that's your responsibility as the owner of that business to make sure that it's in the best shape that you know it needs to be before you send it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You catching my drift? So, and our number 5 is prices. Prices, baby. Prices. Because that is a big thing. Look at your competitors. Look and see what would you pay for what you're selling? What would you buy it for? That's the big thing. If you wouldn't even buy it for that, why would you think somebody else would buy it for that? You didn't. You couldn't have. If you wasn't even finna spend $400 on this tennis necklace, why would you think somebody else would? All my prices are prices that I would pay, period. There's not a price that I would not pay for all the stuff that's on my website. And what audience are you going towards? You know, your prices can kind of bring your audience. Like mine is like midway to, it can get, none of my stuff is over $180. And that's like, I mean, this necklace, let's see. And it comes with, where is it? And it comes with this necklace, and it comes with this pendant. Now, you can see the quality of it. And that's the most expensive thing on my website. This pendant with this necklace. Well, it comes with a tennis necklace. And that's the most expensive thing I have. And I would pay for that because it's huge. It's a huge pendant. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be practical to me to be successful to me. Like, and look at your competitors' prices. Like, I'll go on different jewelry boutiques and look at their prices and stuff and be like, girl, I got that same thing, bitch. And mine is way cheaper. But that person might have had their boutique for longer, everything like that, but it don't matter. Because people are going to eventually peep like, oh, she got the motherfucking goods over here. She got the goods. So that's how I feel about pricing. The best way for me to put it, easiest way for me to put it is don't try to sell your prices for high and that's not even something you would even do. And you know what stuff is worth. And you know what you get it for wholesale. So what you get it for wholesale is what you get it for wholesale is something that you should. So for me, I feel like I should be able to buy a certain amount with a profit from selling one. I should be able to get that one and then another one or something. Like I should be able to buy it again based off the profit that I made. So that's how I price my items or whatever. So that was the top 5, not top 5 really, but that was just the 5 things that I feel like you should know in the beginning stages of starting your business. And so I'm going to film, like I said, part 2, and that will be a little bit more in depth with marketing and everything like that. So I will see you then, baby girls. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm also going to be selling my vendor list. It'll be 5 vendors on there that I get my most expensive items, like these tennis necklaces and stuff like that, and I will be selling it. If you would like to purchase the vendor list, let me know, honey, and I'll just email it to you. And you know, all that information will be in the description box, girl. So love you.